Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, limiting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes, like Defender of the Fatherland, off to 1v1 on, you guess it is, Taranto Coastline. In this east, it is Treadz fighting for the German army. Deutschland here with the 90th Panzergrenadier Division, 9th Panzergrenadier Company. In the southwest stands RedxWings, the reddest of wings. Here with armor and a triple scout engine in the opening here. Heavier scout builds have definitely become more popular as of late. And as always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacast, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithm. So, Dual Pioneers Grenadiers versus Triple Scouts Engineers. This of course means RedxWings early game is going to be a lot more active in just terms of scrapping points, and of course can still sort of fight back if the scouts concentrate to like engage any particular foe there. So it gives them a bit of utility. Of course, the engineers front with early mines as well, so it can also make it harder for Treadz to, like, you know, push too fast ahead here. And we got more engineers. It goes for assault engineers. Okay, now that's again actually kind of usual. Typically, other players go like hard scouts, or they'll go hard assault engineers. But mixing up scouts and assault engineers, I think, is a first here out of RedxWings. Very interesting here. Meanwhile, Treadz so far, 2 Pioneers, 2 Grenadiers, very conventional Wehrmacht opening in comparison. We're not really seeing anything that really raises any eyebrows. As RedxWings pushing the south, the Grenadiers flanking, catching the assault units in a bit of a crossfire. But that said, the assault units can quickly clear up parts of the crossfire, but just pushing ahead, and the Pioneers very much forced away here. So that kind of worked out there for RedxWings. Up north, scouts meanwhile making great progress here for RedxWings. Treadz here's got his second Grenadier squad coming in there. Car-9 TK, bolt action rifles, they're catching the assault units here as they keep pushing forwards. They're trying to steamroll up here. Treadz front line. Barbie, though, goes down here. A second assault going for the Grenadiers here. Grenadiers is just withdrawing. He possibly could have tried finding out. He probably realized he's just not going to work out his way here compared to this. And he just wants to, like, I think, reorganize his Grenadiers so they can, like, more, easily, focus on one squad at a time. That way, push back RedxWings. So he's keeping up here. Grenadiers taking heavy damage. May want to try and get into heavy cover at least. Bit of an oversight here by Treadz and all the fighting. Yeah, he ends up retreating here. Up north, meanwhile, scouts overcoming the other Pioneers. Going with this, RedxWings has effectively just, pushed back all of Treadz forces for now. This is definitely a good win in the early game here for RedxWings, particularly like effectively just lost about 6 assault engineers compared to all the damage he did, and again just all the map control he gained from it. But this is a very strong opening out of RedxWings against Treadz. I think is what's just really highlighting just the sheer power with the scouts for the cost at the moment to an extent. So hitting the northern field point here, we'll have to see what Treadz does with this. We got to check up here. It is the Panzergrenadier Company. Luftwaffe Company, it's like a fast armored car. Could also have been an idea, honestly. But Panzergrenadier Company, of course, works wonders. RedxWings for the Weapon Support Center. Definitely fairly standard. To an extent, you see players go for the scouts or sort of using larger numbers. They will typically go for the weapon support to bring up support weapons, maybe even a half track or 2. But so far, though, strong map control of RedxWings, and Treadz is playing catch up at the moment, just fighting from behind. Already got the captain out as well there, and we do get a half track out of RedxWings. Luftwaffe here with the LD-40. I imagine a clear sign here that Treadz is very concerned about light vehicles, as he should. Don't think we're going to see any Falchion Pioneer. We're going for this sooner, that's for sure. Yeah, RedxWings got most of the map right now. Just huge early game advantage. He just mixing up the scouts and the assault units, of course, in part also just works because of the map here. Making a push in the south, upgrading the assault units with flamethrowers obviously provides a significant damage boost. And we got Panzergrenadiers out here for Treadz. They transfer out one of the Grenadier squad, so he's obviously looking to just like, himself create a bit of a boost there, surge in power. And one of the fastest ways to do that, of course, is just to transfer out. Meanwhile, M3 half-track on the way here. One of the many half-tracks the US Army operate. There's the M3, there's the M5, there's the M7 as well. With the M5 primarily going towards Lend-Lease with the Soviets and the British because, well, the M3 was better, basically. So, little fun fact there. And got the LD-40 dropping down there again. Just Treadz feeling the heat here out of RedxWings and the US Army. Almost got an M16 ready. So what will he do next? Transfer out more Grenadiers, go for Panzergrenadiers. Upgrading the officers' quarters there, obviously going to be a boost for those Panzergrenadiers and the LD-40. Really, though, again, absolutely rough early game here. No argument there. Quickly merging up the LD-40 to get into action as fast as possible. Very good. It's just amazing early game here out of RedxWings. Just Treadz feeling the heat of democracy. As RedxWings just pushes for map control, hitting every point he can.
We have territory.
And got officers' quarters ready. Of course, gives the LD-40 veterans you want, Panzergrenadiers veterans you want. So what will Treadz do next? I mean, he's clearly preparing for larger pushes, so RedxWings can't easily just push back an individual squad. Really explosive early game here. And again, just highlights, just, I think, you know, a lot of the strengths of the scouts, which is, you know, they're cheap, they're fast, they can just capture points really easily, and they can still, like, you know, do decent work, and particularly supported by other elements. And really just have allowed RedxWings to, like, just seize most of the map and just gain a massive victory point lead over his opponent already. So really tough early game here. Machine guns away for both players, plus Berserker teams. RedxWings, of course, aware that is currently his major weakness is, in fact, light vehicles. Even armor of some kind, like, say, a Stug. Or whether or not Treadz will go for it is, of course, an entirely different subject matter. Loaded up high explosive shells that just increase chance of getting wiped here. And up north again, we got the M16. He's just constantly moving about here, making it hard here for the LD-40 to easily find the M16 and deal with it. We even got the fuel point on the mission point outside of Treadz. They're being hit as well. They're just absolutely hyper-aggressive early game here out of RedxWings.
Our front line fails. 250 points remain for
But at the same time, he just has to do so many things.
taking damage.
He's just struggling to, like, maintain the pace with his opponent. And of course, by now, the M16's already withdrawing.
We have lost the sector.
Munitions point outside his base lost. We got survival training to make all of his various units tougher. Few Panzers spotting this Berserker team. We've also got a large part of the other RedxWings forces here. Assault Engineers, Scouts, and 30 cal wielding Captain. Now we got the M16 moving, and the LD-40 courses, I think, getting moved down southwards here. Yeah, absolutely just all over the place action here, and Treadz is just struggling to, like, keep up here. Because again, RedxWings just shifts his weight so easily and just can so rapidly just grab most of the map here. I feel like people at times really just underestimate just how much power there's just having so many units for cheap that can just grab a fat chunk of the map very fast. More Grenadiers here. Treadz, interesting choice there. He cancels it, goes more Panzer Grenadiers. Like, he needs more firepower as the infantry, though he also needs more firepower as the M16, arguably, but if he can at least just push back the scouts and the assault engineers more efficiently, that will be a start. But he is going to need more anti-tank assets because RedxWings is likely in the near future going to push straight for a tank depot, at which point things are going to get really uncomfortable there for him. Okay, we got another LD-40 here. I mean, makes sense. He needs more anti-tank weapons. He needs ones that are sort of relatively mobile. LD-40 covers that, and of course, aren't too expensive. And again, LD-40 costing munitions primarily also fits that bill. So, we can really see that again, like, Treadz is just feeling the heat and he's trying just to make the best decisions under the sheer unrelenting pressure here of RedxWings.
200 points remain. We are losing our grasp.
Just stitching together, like, you know, a cohesive frontline effort here. Like, he's very much a commander on the Eastern Front who's just been told the Soviets broke through across the Vistula Order River. And he's the one who has to, like, fix it. Up north, Grenadiers going for the scout team. Further up north, Pioneers pushing ahead here. LD-40 there, I think, trying to catch up with that M16 here. I wouldn't expect any Fallschirm Pioneer, of course, or Fallschirmjägers out of Treadz. Again, tragically. More Panzergrenadiers. I mean, certainly the argument for the Fallschirmjägers would be just more Panzerfausts. But, again, Panzergrenadiers just in terms of, like, sheer raw DPS, and I think so ability of them just have them beat, and a lot of the time that matters. So unless, like, the Panzerfaust you know, can do immense work, they're probably not going to see a lot of work.
Taking damage.
Then there's the scout teams here, flank around here. Because now we see, though, again, with more like, you know, harder infantry and the LD-40s, Treadz and the 90th Panzergrenadier Division is stabilizing here. Is very much stabilizing. There you go, 2 Leitergeschütz ready. The LD-40 was an anti-tank weapon designed for airborne divisions. Could also be used for direct fire with high explosive shells. There's actually a larger version known as the LG-42, which fired 105mm shells.
Victory point is under enemy control.
There you go. South side here seems to where Treadz decided to make his stand. Advanced logistics up here, more on use for RedxWings. No tank depot yet out of RedxWings, probably because he's been facing so much into just improving his troops. Give those scouts the best chances of taking on the German menace.
You have 3 command points at your disposal.
Trying for a wipe here with automatic fire, a bit risky. LD-40 shoots, whiffs completely. Could do with some healing here. Gonna have to do the grenadiers for now. I mean, he could be planning out a medic bunker, I suppose. In the south, though, American forces break through here as the German front line crumbles again. He's up to, like, total of 5 infantry squads here. He's about to go down to 4 squads. Oh, he wasn't paying attention. That was great for RedxWings. That was just a free, easy kill for all intents and purposes. Painful, though, for Treadz. Very painful. And we got mines here being laid down to obviously make things tough here for the Germans to get back into the field with. Thumbs up to RedxWings. Victory points wise, again, a massive gap, practically a chasm. A yawning abyss.
Field medics will be deployed.
Field medics, so good. Guess it's going to go for cheaper reinforcements here more than anything, just to make his Panzergrenadiers cheaper to reinforce, saving him a lot of manpower. Another push into the south here. Up north, we do get a bit of lighter action here, but the south side here, the southern fields, is clearly where most of the actual action is happening for the time being. 90th orders another assault forwards. The typical German Panzergrenadier Division was actually made up of 3 Panzergrenadier regiments, 2 battalions each, unlike the SS Panzergrenadiers, who had 3 battalions in each regiment. Fun fact, that was partly due to some, I think, heavy negotiations after the otherwise overall army changes after Stalingrad and Tunisia and North Africa. Most of the army division actually lost a battalion of Panzergrenadiers for each regiment. SS did not. Fun fact there, by the way. And of course, you had 1 Panzer battalion, the Panzergrenadier Division, which was typically made of Stugs. And there goes Scott out for RedxWings, Panzer Company for Treadz here.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Interesting choice here. Though not too surprising. Not surprising at all. He likes going to go for Panzer Force Sturm Panzer C and try and turn that around on that. Of course, at the same time, that does require more uninterrupted fuel situation. Oh, got the 30 cal, but I don't think it exploited. And of course, the constant heavy ration of RedxWings does make that a bit more difficult. Not impossible, just difficult. The Zug team falls back. M16 going hard here. Machine gun, though, without white phosphorus rounds will struggle here. And the LD-40s are anywhere. They're not north. And now we got the Panzer being attacked here, not just with this sort of units, but the M16 here. Letting loose. With guns roaring and blazing.
Luftwaffe ground forces available as
there you go, infantry reserves. Courtesy of the Luftwaffe, which in many cases found itself serving as a massive infantry reserve for all the other armed branches, much to Goering's annoyance, to put it gently. Another half-track of RedxWings, possibly an anti-tank half-track. And there goes Scott, ambushed by the LD-40. Crew there, loading up another shot there. Pioneers taken out here in the south. Captain narrowly escaping here. The wrath of the Panzergrenadiers. Looking to get a vengeance for the fallen. North here, the M16 sneaks away. Second half track, there is an anti-tank half track.
Ready to strafe our enemies.
LG-40 firing high explosive shells in the ranks of the mounted Americans. We've got strafing runs as well here. Things are heating up here in the southern fields. That's the 90th. Oh, and we got a bunker in the Songneers here. Only gets one kill. Songneers flanking in. Fighting is fierce and frenetic. Hectic. Can soon go for a Panzer IV here. RedxWings has not gone for tank depot, which could prove to be helpful there for Treadz. Unless he packs his Panzer IV straight in front of the anti-tank half track. Which is actually what some of the first tank destroyers the US Army had. They'd actually, though, once it started to get the M10 half track, the Wolverine, they'd actually pretty much take all the ones they had and ship those to the Soviets via Lend-Lease. The British would do the same. Even more fun fact, the Soviets would then use them until the very end of the war. In fact, there are cases of those half tracks actually fighting around Berlin. And some of them even ending up in German hands and then being used against the Soviets. Big push in the southeast, just an assembly of scouts and Songneers here. North M16 striking the LG-40. But quickly getting outflanked here. Treadz can soon go for the Panda 4. Panzer's about to get wiped out. That's going to be a huge blow. Of course, he could replace them, say, with Starstruppen. We'll talk about a close call there. In there, getting knocked out by high explosive shell at close range, and the M16 did get knocked out there. That's a win there for Treadz and the 90th. Another strafing run here. And we do get the Panzer IV here as he's finally able to call up... Well, actually, in this case, the 90th did have some Panzer IVs because it couldn't get Stugs. It also had some Aventus. It could have gotten Stugs because it couldn't get Stugs. It's a little fun fact there. Mines being laid down there. RedxWings quite focused on those. Thumbs up to that.
You need us? Weapon team ready.
Got the anti-tank half track on the move here. LG-40 firing there into the advancing American scouts, but without a gun shield, it is very vulnerable there. And we got this one deploying a bit of high explosives as well. Wipe. Paying for that, and Panzer's arrived here though for Treadz and the German army. Panzerkampfwagen 4. And going for another MG-42. Definitely an option here though. Honestly, apart from suggest maybe more Starstruppen. Or a Starstruppen squad in the first place. Or a mortar perhaps. 151 379, but Treadz is really like, you know, getting back into this. Another MG-42 team ready to support them in on the 90th. Treadz here scanning out a weakness in the lines. We got the LG-40's course being used more now for bombarding support weapons. 2 here firing away at the MG there. Could wipe it perhaps. Panzer IV spotted by the anti-tank half-track going for it. First shot goes off. Mark though misses. There we go, that hit though. How will RedxWings respond to this situation? Is he just going to hold up for the EC-8 and Brad Pitt? Will he go for Tank Depot and Brad Pitt? Of course, as I say, all roads lead to Brad Pitt in the United States. Machine gun busy on the southern victory point. Some armored side skirts could be a consideration to make the Panzer IVs a bit tougher there for Treadz. Wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Close call down that fuel point. We got the LG-40s moving in. Oh, set off the mine too. That was really lucky there for Treadz. Very fortunate. There's reinforcing healing there. Big push here. Artillery supporting the attack as well here. But that said, it's mostly bazooka infantry and some assault units here. Not the best team, I think, there for taking on German positions that easily But he did have access to white phosphorus rockets, so I don't know. Could still pop them here. He doesn't. Instead, he's getting bombarded by the LG-40. Really messy attack there by RedxWings, to be honest. An absolute mess. South here, German troops catching up with the American counterattack, and there goes strafing run again. Really consistent use of strafing runs by Treadz. Thumbs up. Very impressive stuff here. Up north, LG-40 getting hit by the anti-tank half-deck, I think. And white. Treadz very close to 2nd Panzer IV here. RedxWings, meanwhile, close to who knows what. Perhaps including being committed to an insane asylum. Quad here. RedxWings flooding a bit of fuel and manpower, to put it gently. I do think you should be using at least some of that. As for Treadz again, Panzer IV here, but he might be planning for Sturmpanzer. No, he's going for another Panzer. Thumbs up. Scout sneaking southwards. Scout moving forward to cover the southern victory point. 131 to 344. We see Treadz chipping away there. Oh, Panzer IV's a mine. Great work there by RedxWings. Gonna need something to fix that up fast. And of course, armored side skirts could be a really good investment. Now he has 2 Panzer IVs out. Oh, nice flank here. Good push here. Oh! Oh dear. Still, there's the bazooka teams that could finish off the Panzer IV. Need to allow to shoot at infantry. Panzergrenadiers need to move up there to assist. He's not allowing the Panzer IV to shoot at them. There you go. Still taking a lot of damage. This is where armored side skirts help him to get a strafing run here. Nice possible save there by him. Obviously does prevent them from, you know, completely stopping it, but it might just buy the rest of the German forces in the area time to get in there and assist, and that's exactly what happens. Saving here Treadz Panzer IV there, really close. Meanwhile, Brad Pitt has arrived. Once more needs to further support the assault here in the name of freedom and democracy. German forces taking up positions by the hill in the center here. 2nd Panzer IV flanking in here. Fierce fighting. Ensues. With the easy out in particular, I think there's a strong argument here for Treadz to consider some armored side skirts. RedxWings, I think, is just going to save up for another easy hit already.
Commander, we have command points that still require
Trying to flank in here, I think, to threatening with a Panzerfaust. Kind of works out, kind of. Closing in on the 2nd easy 8 there, Mr. RedxWings.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
We got troops running out of the German base here.
Infantry are ready to be paradropped.
Got Fallschirmjägers though.
Enemy has 300
I sincerely
points
doubt we're going to see them being dropped in. Again, I think some armored side skirts for the Panzer IV right now would be a very healthy priority. Very healthy. Meanwhile, big surge here out of the US 1st Infantry. Men rushing into the seas of the northern points here. Hoping that Treadz and the 90th are not ready in that sector. They are.
Yes, sir.
Bazooka team trying to get the assault here. I mean, a white phosphorus rocket from the right angle could actually have done the job here, but that was definitely not the right angle. I think that's the best way to put it. That was anything but the right angle. The RedxWings can call another Brad Pitt here. Another EC-8. Treadz, meanwhile, could go for armored side skirts, go for Starstruppen, Fallschirmjägers, hacks. There we go, 2nd EC-8 out here.
The enemy has only 250
And
points
mines exploding all over the place here. Pioneers have been taken
Enemy
out.
forces have captured a victory point.
Almost got the scout team there. Panzers diving through here. We can see an aggressive drive here, but Treadz looking to like just split apart here. RedxWings front line. Like an oyster. Except this oyster's got 76mm guns.
Be assigned.
And Brad Pitt. LD-40 crew there, ace level there, being hunted down by the EC-8s here. Another one front to the side armor here. We can see there, though, he's caught off guard there. He's extended. His Panzer IV suffered another damaged engine. We do get Veterans 1 popped in there, but It's not so much to give it a chance to survive, it's just more to make it as painful here for RedxWings before it goes down. Definitely punishing Treadz there. I think sending his Pentafor without sufficient support. I mean, RedxWings has been mining quite actively. Even armored side skirts wouldn't have done much good. They're continuing hard while so isolated. But again, it could like maybe bought it a few more moments to do more damage in. RedxWings just pouring through all the cracks now. We got War Machine. We got the M31. German forces back here recuperating. Preparing for the next assault. We got the anti-tank loiter here. Meanwhile, bazooka teams are rolling forwards. Swiftly advancing here to the Villa compound.
Bastards have victory point lost.
Second Panther almost done here for Treadz. Really just in a matter of moments. He went from having a strong position to a less than ideal position here, underestimating RedxWings' speed, tenacity, and utter insanity.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Fresh Panther already, even as the first one's being repaired. Again, armored side skirts, officers' quarters, they could be very good investments for Treadz here. And we got Treadz with, or RedxWings with the improved bazooka rockets. And there you go, triple cap again. Once more putting Treadz into a very uncomfortable position. LD4 being attacked here, Scout moving in, Panzer tanking from both sides. M9 there, rocket improvements almost done.
Increased security around the HQ.
Panther Force on the move. Less than 100 points left here for Treadz. LD40 scores a hit there. Surprised he's not trying to out the 30 cal there, even as his Panzer then being, or gun is being mauled by the 30 cal. Like, who do you see flanked it there?
Territory lost.
Treadz with the Pack 40, the Panzer Abwehr Kanone 40. Can't blame him. He definitely needs more anti-tank assets, but he also needs something that hits a bit harder than the LD40 against the EC8s. Another mine goes off. Again, Treadz needs mine sweepers. More mines! Just so many mines. Of course, this is a part helped by RedxWings having 4 sword years, unlike most players who go for that many sword years. He actually uses them to lay down a lot of mines. So 2 thumbs up there. 2 RedxWings. And Treadz, I mean, we know he's got some minesweepers out, but he's clearly not, you know, putting them out most of the time. In fact, he's only got 1 Pioneer squad, so he might have lost the one with minesweepers, in which case, those need minesweepers. And honestly, at this stage, you could actually consider some Falchion Pioneers, since they get minesweepers for free, but they can also fight back against all of RedxWings' infantry a bit more, you know, effectively. So, that could be an argument for Treadz to go for some Falchion Pioneer, if he had the population for it. He doesn't. But if he did, he could do it. Could do it. We'll have to see if it does, but right now, there 70 points left for the Zone 12 here. Panzer's what they're going for a bold push here. Trying to get boldly pushed back. We get more regular pioneers at least.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
Fresh pioneer squad out. I think he's just setting up for the Stuka Loiter, which isn't a bad idea inherently, but the problem is if he's sacrificing having minesweepers for that, as you can see, that really means that RedxWings can use to still box in Treadz, because those pilots are not going to be able to like detect a mine and then shoot it up. Any mines they'll take up by sheer accident. Meaning they're not necessarily going to be able to help, like, you know, Treadz making any swift advances, which he really needs to get the victory point situation stabilized. But I digress.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Some light pushing northwards here. LD40's Pentafor's move here.
We have only 50 points left.
Massive clouds of white phosphorus here. RedxWings using it effectively to make any German advance here as painful and uncomfortable as possible. Bazooka team's getting ready to pump high close of fire. LD40's joining in. Pioneers up north, they push back by the Assault Squad. He needs support there. I mean, he needs support everywhere, honestly. At this point, he's at full pop cap. Could consider upgrading the Panther Force. I strongly advise it. Almost losing a Panther Force already. Got the Loiter called in. Panther Force kaput. Luftwaffe rushing in, and there goes Shermans. They're bunched up. Mine set off there. That's, again, by accident, I suppose. Anyways, A Panther 4 diving up the Easy 8 here. The guns are blazing. There we go. Easy 8 down. Brad Pitt, of course, does not go down. Scott blasting the infantry out here. Northern Victor being seized here. Almost got the Easy 8 here. Bazooka teams are getting awfully close. Oh dear, he could lose the Panther 4 here. He's got anti-tank out charges here. Yes, he does. And he does get the Easy 8, but he loses the Panther 4. 2 Panther 4s for 2 Easy 8s. I mean, not bad, but the problem is just the victory point gap. He's going for another Panther 4. Scout teams, assault units moving in here, caught by the Panzergrenadiers. German Easy 8 blasting away there. German troops taking massive losses. Pack 40 on the scene. Shot though, bounces, fails to make an impact. And we got a machine there with packing up as well at the worst time possible. That's going to be lost there for Treadz. Another 10-4, we got a 30 cal there, well positioned and no support here. Machine team unsurprisingly wiped out here again, really awkward timing. Got a fresh Panther 4 ready here for Treadz. But now RedxWings going to have that MG42 to cover that southern victory point. And losing an LG40. The situation is crumbling for the German army at a rapid pace. 4674. Scott at it. Pack 40 at it as well there. LD40 wiped again. Panzer's moving forwards. Pack 40 setting up. His scout team almost taken out. And another massive cloud of white fossils out of RedxWings, aka Willie Pete, it seems. So much white phosphorus. Hunters are about to get wiped out. Almost wiped themselves out with a bound grenade, 2 of that. And another Panther 4 goes down to the bazooka teams. And armored side skirts might just a bit helpful there. 4674 here. Treadz still fights ferociously. Like a cornered beast. But things are not going smoothly here for him. Even with all that ferocity, even with all that tenacity. RedxWings just keep pushing onwards. And there you go, GG from Treadz. Calls it quits, realizing he cannot push on any further. He's wasted too many good German lives. There you go, GG, game over. A fierce fight here, a lot of non-meta there out of RedxWings. Treadz did his best, but ultimately I feel like tactically had some mistakes here and there. But also just, could have handled some things a bit more efficiently, like armored side skirts upgrades, more minesweepers. Stuff like I think could have done some good here for Treadz, and also a bit more activity up north here. I think at times he got a bit too sucked into the south here, which definitely benefited RedxWings. But also RedxWings had just an exceptionally strong start here with the mix of scouts, and sort of it's definitely difficult for Treadz, I think, to push back against that. So that obviously also played a role there. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Machine. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.